In this video, we're going to be discussing Gottman's theory in couples and marriage therapy. My name is Robert Tren. Name of the course, Personality and Counseling Theory. Course code CCP 540. The instructor is Elaine Walker. So in counseling, the ones who are training to become a marriage counselor or who just wants to practice couples therapy, this is going to be a topic that you might find very useful to make sure that your practice is very effective as possible. Now, one thing Elaine mentioned in class was we want to cover the topics that we didn't go over with altogether. So for the ones who want to deal with the couples therapy or the ones who are in training to become a marriage counselor, I believe that this topic here, Gottman's theory, is very useful in your practice or in whatever you're planning on doing with the training, as well as making sure that the practice that you have alone is going to be very useful for the patients or the ones that are seeing you to resolve the issues that they're having. I want to get to the basics to the whole thing of the Gottman's theory. So, Gottman's theory. Gottman's theory is a method, and it's a method for healthy relationships. It's a form of couples-based therapy and education that draws on the pioneering studies of relationships. So, the one who came up with Gottman's theory is John Gottman himself. He's a psychologist. Through many clinical practice conducted, along with his wife Julie Gottman, it led him to identify the elements that it takes for a relationship to last. With this research, we're talking, this is 40 years of research, nearly 40 years of research that him and his wife, him specifically, but him and his wife conducted the practice, and they learned that these are the best ways to make sure that this is all going to work for the practice or the therapy that you're trying to provide to the clients that are there for their needs. So you're gonna ask yourself, or you're gonna ask me, when is it used? So they see that this is used when you're trying to educate committed partners, and whether they're in their early stages of relationship or is to restore healthy functioning to distressed couples. So distressed couples, like examples would be infidelity. It could be chronic conflict, or it could be anything that is engaging in other destructive patterns. So this theory was all based on a couple's patterns of interacting and partners learning and implement relationship building and problem solving skills together. This therapy, with Gottman's theory, is going to deliver deeper insights on why patterns create the relationship dynamics, as well as provide skills for managing relationships. When conducting any form of couples therapy or marriage counseling, the goal at the end of it all, according to Gottman, is to have a healthy relationship house. Now, healthy relationship house, anyone who's seeking treatment would know exactly what he means when he says healthy relationship house. We all have our own stories, but only you would know your own answers to the stories that you have or the questions that you have. So I'm going to discuss why or how is it effective. It's effective because love is a very powerful feeling. We all know that. Now, when he built this theory, he built it on research showing that negativity makes a big impact on the brain. When negativity makes a major impact on the brain, it can really alter. You're gonna start to feel the how they say it's gonna hinder the performance level of your day-to-day life. So not only does negativity make a big impact on the brain, but it's really that unless they take these steps to counteract the negativity, couples will slowly grow apart emotionally. This therapy that they created, it's to identify and to address the states of mind and behavior shown to underlie intimacy, and also help maintain positivity when dealing with upsetting moments. Example would be an argument, a fight, something where you're at that heated moment. So Gottman's theory, he has the part where you're gonna learn, and you're gonna basically predict a divorce. In the divorce, before